This is Steve McCutchan, author of Streams of Living Water, a lectionary devotional bringing out the themes that are in our lectionary passages for Sunday worship. And this coming Sunday is a very fascinating story. It's only in the Gospel of John, and it tells the story of how Philip, when he experienced Jesus, went to find his friend Nathanael to tell him what he had found. But the first thing that strikes us is Nathanael's response. There's a lot of cynicism in Nathanael's response. When Philip tells him, "We found the Messiah," he's from Nazareth, and Nathanael says, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" How often is that true of members of our congregation or in our own lives, that we build up prejudice and not expect good news to come from a person of different opinion or a different place or a different status in society, and therefore we miss what God is saying altogether? The second thing you notice in this story is it comes out of friendship. Philip has experienced something in his encounter with Jesus, and the first thing he wants to do is come and share that with his friend Nathanael. That's where real gospel good news is when we experience something and then share it with our friends. And notice, when Nathanael raises his cynical voice and says, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" Philip doesn't go into some deep theological argument to prove what he has experienced. What he does is invite Nathanael to have the same experience. He says, "Come and see." And then the final thing to notice, and when we talk about spreading the word, is not only does it overcome cynicism in other people's hearts because of how we've experienced it, but also we never hear about Nathanael again. He doesn't become one of Jesus' disciples. We don't know what has happened. We just know that Philip shared out of his personal experience with his friend, and then the rest is in God's hands. God takes care, when you've planted a seed, to give growth. And that's good news for us in the church as we share good news with others.